Okay, let's be serious. That was a mistake. Hi, this is James Gaskin with Technology is Broken, How to Fix IT in Your Business. Today I have the pleasure of speaking with Denise Wakeman, half of the BlogSquad, while we're doing our Wells Fargo Webcast webinar. Denise, thanks for taking some time today.
It's my pleasure, James.
Great. We're talking about small business issues for Wells Fargo today, officially, but unofficially. Let's talk about blogging and how you got to be a blog expert and what the BlogSquad is, your, like 1 minute type of thing.
Okay, my 1 minute type of thing is that the BlogSquad works with service professionals, small businesses, speakers, authors, consultants to help them leverage the internet using blogs, tools like blogs, podcasts, videocasts, and newsletters, anything to help them gain more exposure and attract more people to their business. And blogs are one of the best ways to do that. Actually, I recently heard that blogs, and I didn't make this up, I heard this somewhere else, that blogs are the world's best marketing tool.
The world's best marketing tool? Yes. You didn't hear that from, was it Patsy, your partner? No?
No, well, I did hear it from Patsy, but she heard it from somebody else.
Okay, good. One of the things I question, sometimes when companies do blogs,
yes,
the wrong people do them for the wrong reasons. So who in a company should do a blog, or should be the main blog voice?
I think that the main blog voice from a company should be the owner of the company or the main spokesperson for the company. Not a PR person, not the marketing person, but the main person who has the vision for the company. Because that's who's going to be able to convey the most excitement and passion about the company versus a marketing person or a PR person who just wants to get out a specific message. Really, the CEO, the president, whatever, depending on the size of the company, really should be the one who is expressing their voice about
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I suggested to some companies that it's better to have a technical support manager do their blog than the marketing manager.
Yes, definitely, because the technical support manager is going to know about the products and services, if it's a tech company, for example. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Great. What are the advantages of a blog versus a newsletter?
Well, a blog tends to be less formal than a newsletter and more conversational. Mm-hmm. And for a number of reasons, blog is a website. It's a type of website, so your content is published on the internet, on the web, immediately. So you have all the search engine benefit from using keywords about your business or product, plus you have a way to have a conversation and engage your readers, because blogs are interactive. Your readers can comment and you start a discussion and start building rapport with your readers.
But there's a good case to be made for blogs and newsletters.
Yes, absolutely. A newsletter is more of a push technology where you're pushing out your message, and that can be a more formal way of getting your message out in terms of an article that's a little bit more formally written with a very specific purpose in mind, whereas the blog is about the conversation.
And of course you archive your newsletters on your website so people can find them later.
Well, yes. Some people do. Not everybody does, and then of course all the benefit from that content is lost if they're just sent via email.
Sure.
And not archived, and many people don't, and we're always surprised to find that. So, but you can also archive your newsletters on a blog.
Even better.
Even better.
Does adding audio to blogs, podcasts, so to speak, does that increase interest?
Yes.
Yes?
I would say so, because you can reach your reader how they want to get the information. Some people like to hear stuff, some people like to read stuff, some people like to see things, like on a video. Here you've got the best of both worlds here with video, because it's visual and auditory, and it's probably posted on a blog.
Of course.
So audio definitely helps because it gives a sense of your voice, and again, it's that one more step to building rapport.
It's that personal,
yes,
that personal touch.
Absolutely.
And in video, I've noticed that even bad videos are compelling because we're trained from, being infants to look at faces.
Exactly, exactly.
And you focus on faces even if the material coming out is not great.
Right.
But still,
Well, you can still look in that person's eyes, and have that connection with, and you get all the body language or the facial expression.
And hand gestures.
And hand gestures, which I sometimes get, made fun of for my hand gestures.
That's okay. That's okay. Tell us some of the common threads you see in the best blogs and the people that are most successful.
Okay. The best blogs I read are entertaining, but they're also informative. So they're imparting some information that people want to know. It's about the reader. It's not about. They're not narcissistic. They're not.
Well,
you know,
many are.
Many are, but you asked about the best.
Okay, good.
So basically, the ones that I see that are the best are really sharing information, sharing opinion, maybe stirring up some controversy, and getting people engaged with an issue.
Okay, good. Is honesty still the best policy on your blog?
Yes.
Is that why you don't let the marketing and PR people do your blog?
Well, I don't necessarily think that marketing and PR people are dishonest, but I think that marketing and PR people probably want to maybe massage the message a little bit differently than maybe what is the most helpful for the consumer. Let's say if it's a product blog or a company blog like Johnson & Johnson or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You want to be open and transparent about what you're doing and what your products and services can do for people.
Well, I really like your comment that the owner should do the blog, not because he or she is the owner and they can demand to do the blog,
right,
but because they have the most passion, the most interest in getting their story out.
Exactly, because it's their business. Mm-hmm. And especially for a small business or a solo person, don't farm out the content because it's not going to be who you are. Mm-hmm. And revealing your personality in a blog is essential. My partner and I have very different styles. I'm much more pragmatic than she is, so I tend to write more how-to stuff and what I'm learning and doing, whereas she is more creative and talks more about her tennis or something like she'll relate stories about tennis and how that there's some lesson in that. So
I play tennis, and there's always good lessons in
tennis.
There
are always good.
What a smart partner you have.
She doesn't just say, "Oh, I played tennis yesterday, and I won." She talks about whatever she learned through that and how that can help her reader, as a metaphor or something like that.
Well, great. Do you have a 25 words or less wrap up about either blogs or the BlogSquad or anything on your mind?
Wow. That's a big question.
25 words or less.
Okay. No, I really think that blogging is a great way for any company, large or small, one person to 10,000 people, to get their message out and attract new clients and customers to their business. And they're here to stay, and they're simple and easy to use. If you can write an email, you can write on a blog.
And speaking of blogs, how can people find you?
BlogSquad.biz.
.biz.
And also our blog about blogging is buildabetterblog.com.
A good blog, because I have seen it and been in it.
Yes, you have.
Because of all this stuff.
Yes, you have.
Great. Denise, thank you. It's a pleasure.
Thank you, James.
This is James Gaskin with Technology is Broken, How to Fix IT in Your Business, talking to the most expert blog person I personally know, Denise Wakeman. Thanks.